Hi guys, this is another episode of Senpai 𝘍𝙬𝙧, and for our interview today, can you please introduce yourself, state your name, your batch number, and the number of terms you've had in the animation program?
Okay, my name is Aoi Gutierrez. I am in ABANI, of course. I forgot. And I am on term 7 in my stay here.
My name is Giancarlo Martinez, but you call me Gia, and I'm ID 122. And currently I have finished 6 terms within 11. I'm on my 7.
Okay, I'm Frankie Cornejo. I'm ID 1227.
Okay, so hi, my name is 𝐘𝐲𝐪𝐬𝙀𝑒𝙀. I'm ID 121 and I am part of the AB Animation program, and I have had a total of 10 terms within my stay in Vinil.
You don't. I'm kidding. No. Typically, I know it's a cliche answer, but time management is really just like the key. Like trying to find like time in between your periods, maybe. Or if you're not doing anything during those periods, do it then.
With personal work, honestly, the more you go towards every term, like I think you focus less on personal work. So I think it's something the focus is gonna be more on schoolwork.
I don't. I'm kidding. I think that's been harder nung tumagalaw sa animation. But I think as long as I know how to divide my work per day and nasusundan ko siya, I think nakakaya naman. Sometimes lang, nasa-sacrifice lang yung tulog ko. Laban lang.
I believe having a very healthy outside of school life is also really fun. Try to keep your school requirements within the weekday, and to make sure to have time for yourself in the weekend. To always be sure that if you have the time to rest, don't do all-nighters like I did. Make sure to maybe sleep, maybe try some new food. We are within Taft area. There's a lot of places to eat here. I myself couldn't even explore due to the fact that I am a workaholic. So it would be best if you could cut up your hours where this is dedicated to working, this is dedicated to myself and to my family and or friends that you'd want to interact with.
I am currently in it right now. It happens like periodically over the year. I think it's unavoidable, especially when you're working with like art. It's your main thing. In terms of like getting past it and like through it, I think just like take a break, touch grass, play some games, do things that aren't art for a bit, and then like one day it'll just like come back to you.
With burnout kasi napapansin ko every student deals with it differently. And for me naman, usually every time I enter burnout, it's parang I can bounce back quickly naman. And usually what I do is a change of pace talaga. Kasi sometimes it's really exhausting to just do the same thing over and over again. So it really helps na kahit change of setting man lang. So if you're used to doing work at home or kung nag-dorm ka man sa dorm, I think it helps naman na one day you start working at a cafe. Kasi it feels like you're still doing the same work, but it feels like a different process, and it helps with burnout for me. So
I am going through it now. I'd say I'm taking like way more breaks now than I am before. Kasi especially last term, I had pre-prod. So, like, dire-diretso lang yung work kasi every week is a deadline. Now naman na prod, our deadlines aren't super strict as long as, like, every 4 weeks is, you can catch up. So, taking longer breaks has been very helpful.
Coincidentally, my thesis film, Artist Lament, is actually about student or creative burnout, and it actually emphasizes the importance of rest and that you don't always have to sacrifice your own sake for your outputs, and that there's always that little voice in your head that's telling you to rest. But oftentimes college romanticizes all-nighters, drinking coffee or just having coffee every single day, not having a benefit meal, and being sure that this is what you have to do in your life. Sure, this is what you want to do in the future, but always be sure that at the end of the day, you are going to be the one creating these outputs. You are going to be the one who's sacrificing the time. You really want to do all of that work now for something that will possibly hurt you in the future. So be kind, be happy, and just try your best to rest every single day.
Of course, you have to pick something that you're like really passionate about, obviously. The kind of thing that you can do like an unprompted rant or PowerPoint presentation about. like without preparation, whatnot. Don't make it something that's like hopping on like a trend at the time or something like that. You know, follow your own interests.
So for me, parang over time, I'm realizing na it's better to balance a topic that you are in touch with and you know personally, but also something na you're not gonna be attached to that much. I try to pick a topic na you can do. Try to also pick a topic na you're not gonna be overly attached to, because if you're overly attached to your topic, parang you'll feel pressured. Parang ito na yung final na project mo, parang yun yung feel mo na ito na yung maximum focus mo. But in fact, parang you should treat this as a learning opportunity.
Good luck, y'all. I think if it's something na personal to you, or at least it's something na you dedicate to someone else, that's always a plus on like what pushes you to keep going. Basta yun yung wag kang magsawa. Make sure that you really want to do this, or make sure that you really want to do this for someone else.
For your last question, what medium did you pick for your thesis and why?
I am doing just 2D traditional because that is what I am most well versed in.
Okay.
Like I had plans of doing 3D initially, scrapped it because the courses for 3D so hard.
So, sa aking thesis naman, I used 2D animation. I've been a fan of 2D animation since yung pinapanood ko na cartoons, Adventure Time, CV Universe. I feel like it's a lot more freeing to do animation frame by frame.
Okay. For our final question, what medium did you pick for your thesis and why?
I did 2D traditional. I think because the time given, yun talaga yung pinaka-manageable. I really wanted to do stop motion just because I really love stop motion, but I know that's not feasible kasi we're given like 3 months and I'd have to work on everything by myself, plus filming alone is like, I can't do it on the go. So I had to stick with trad.